Okay. Question of the day. Who's gonna do it? Get on 2K, soldier. Bro, I actually just got a text message saying I'm released, bro. I'm low-key finna fucking go home, bro. This man said 2K. I don't have 2K, brother. I'm not as rich as you, bro. I can't afford to buy 2K. I just bought Black Ops 6. That shit took all my little money. You buy it for me, I'll play then. Release no earlier than 12 o'clock is crazy. Out of here at 12. Hit that thumbs up button for me, man. That's what you do. That's what you do, soldier. Hit that thumbs up button. Double tap that screen, man. There we go. There we go. Oh, shit. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 2K. You didn't even play the game yesterday, man. I think it was just me, Greg, and Street on there. Who else we got tuned in today? Who else is in here? Nobody? Excuse me. Give it to 12 o'clock. We don't shoot up, we're out of here. How's everybody doing today, man? How we doing today? Nobody? Nothing? Sheesh, man. I think it's time to give up on YouTube. You skating? Am I skating? No. As in like skateboarding? No, I don't know how to skateboard, bro. But I can ride a mean ripstick. I'm fire on a ripstick. Hey, that's fucking hilarious, Honest Abe. That is funny, bro. That's funny. That's crazy. Thank you for your service. Thank you, brother. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up and subbing, bro. I'm trying to build this channel, man. Been working on it for about 3 weeks now, bro. And we came a long way. We came a super long way. So we're on lunch. We actually get released at 12, so depending on how good this live stream does, I might end the live stream at 12 or might keep going. So yeah. It all depends. It all depends. What do I put out on YouTube? Go to my channel, bro. Go watch it. I post gaming. I do live Q&As every day during my lunch. Instead of me eating lunch like everyone else, I just sit in my truck and I do live Q&As. I answer questions. I ask questions. I do a bunch of gaming, fishing. I do gun reviews, unboxings. I shoot guns. Do EDCs. Do a few things, brother. Look what we have here. What's up, Natasha? My morning's going great, actually. I just got released from work. Well, not yet. At 12 o'clock, we get released from work. No formation. So depending on how good this live goes, I'm either gonna go home at 12 or I'm just gonna keep streaming until I feel like it's a great time for me to head home. Let me check this message. 2 seconds. Let me see what them staking what they gotta do. You got it. What's up? Hope to see some good EDC reviews, man. Yeah, dude. I've been kind of slow on my EDCs. I think I put my my G30 up there, but I got a shit ton of guns, bro. I got a shit ton of guns, bro. It's just that I've only had one person that was like interested in an EDC. He told me to make an EDC, so I did the G30. I should start doing like my actual EDC, but because I swap them up almost every day before I leave the house. Like yesterday, I left out and I was carrying my Beretta, so I should have did an EDC on that one actually. Did you eat some healthy breakfast? Actually, no. My wife offered to make me breakfast this morning, but I declined on that offer because I don't know. I wasn't hungry this morning, and I still haven't ate lunch. But once I get released, I'm gonna grab me something to eat. Revolver versus pistol for EDC. So me, I own 3 revolvers and like 4 or 5 pistols, maybe 6. But it all depends on like the scenario, like where you're going, what you're doing for the day, what type of revolver or what type of pistol. That's for me at least. Like I got like one of the little 22 Derringers that folds up into itself, and it's like if you clip it to your pocket, it looks like a like this. It looks like a little pocket knife just clip hanging out of your pocket, and like that'll be like my EDC if like I'm going to like something casual where I have to tuck in my shirt, you know, or something like church or something like that where I don't want to have something big and bulky on me, or just have a like a full size or a compact on me. I could just take that little, you know, gun with me. And then I also have like a really big 357. I'll carry that if like I'm going out in the woods to go, you know, do random shit. It all depends, bro. It all depends. Yeah, I like breakfast, but not as much as a lot of people. Not as much as others. And if I do eat breakfast, it won't be like a big breakfast. Like I know some people do. They'll like fucking eat a full course meal for breakfast. And the same for lunch. Dinner and a snack. God bless you, sir. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Mark. Hopefully you hit that sub button to help the channel grow, man. We've been doing this for about 3 weeks now. I go live during my lunch break every day, do live Q&As, answer questions, and also go live at home playing video games and other things of the such. So it's a growing channel. It's a channel that's trying to grow. We're trying to get this channel to grow. So thanks, Mark. I appreciate that, brother. A ton, man. I appreciate it, bro. Check out the content too, man. You don't just have to sub just, you know, to help me out. Definitely check out the content. Trying to get into can we ask questions this morning? Yeah, ask questions. Anytime you see me in uniform sitting in this truck, it's a live Q&A. It's a live Q&A every time. Does anyone in the military carry revolvers? No. So no. We actually phased out the Beretta, and now we have the what is it? The M17, the SIG. It's like a 9mm. So I actually carried it when I was a 240 gunner. It's a really good pistol. Parts up menu. Tell me the solution of my suffering, brother. I'd say Well, I don't know what you're suffering from. Like you could be suffering from something physical, something mental. I don't know, but for the most part, bro, talking to somebody can always help, brother. Talking to someone could always help. Like for me, I like to talk to my wife. I like to talk to my cousin, just like my best friend. Grew up since kids. They always help me out whenever I'm feeling a little down. What's your unit? So I'm my actual unit. Not gonna just I don't like to give out my actual unit. Because people like to like clip stuff and try to send it to people. But I'm actually stationed at Fort Benning right now. I'm stationed at Fort Benning now. I was up in North Carolina at Fort Bragg, now known as Fort Liberty, and Fort Benning is now known as Fort Moore. What time is it where you reside? It is 12:03. It's 12:03. So yeah, I'm close to Fort Drum. Okay, so you're up in New York then. I actually just had my squad leader just came back from Fort Drum. They went up there to go do some stuff. Them and a few other guys, they went up there to go do some stuff. They all volunteered to go, but I was on con leave at the time. I was recovering from my shoulder surgery. But if I wasn't and I was here, I would have volunteered to have gone up there. They said they had a good time. What if I got attacked by a tiger shark? Um, I'd say 9 times out of 10, I would have a gun on me, so I would shoot it. I take a gun everywhere I go, besides on work. Besides at work, because I'm going onto a military installation, and it's a whole big deal about you can't have a gun on you and whatnot. Do you go live at night? I do, Natasha. I do. So today, since today's Friday, um, I'll go home, handle my business at home with wife and kids, my pets and whatnot. And then, well, actually, today, me and my wife were going to a baseball to this baseball thing. They're revealing the name of the Atlanta Braves AAA team. They moved them here to Columbus, Georgia. So we're gonna go to that to go see the reveal of the name. And then after that, once I get home, I'll go live. I'll probably be live till like 3 o'clock in the morning, honestly. But I do go live at night. Yes, I do. Do you do any martial arts? I do not. I wrestled though. I wrestled from sixth grade all the way up until my 11th grade year. In my 11th grade year, I transferred schools to a school that didn't have like a wrestling organization, so I only played baseball my 12th grade year. But like you do combatives and whatnot in the army, but like as far as like me like taking martial art classes, I don't. But I did love wrestling a lot. Something I wish I could actually have gone to college for, which is crazy because I didn't. Have you been in combat? So I've been deployed, yes. I went to Kabul, Afghanistan in 22, 21. That's 21 actually. I fall asleep early, 6 p.m. or after. Um, this baseball reveal, if I'm not mistaken, it's at 6 o'clock. So it'll be after 6 o'clock whenever I go to live. Whenever I go live again, most reliable pistol out there. I'd have to say my G17M, my Glock 17M. Dude, the way they made this Glock is it's incredible. It has like like the internals of it, they made like certain parts of it that wear out over on a Glock over time. They made it out of like like dust, like diamond dust, basically. G17M, yeah. It's like ambidextrous. It's super nice gun, dude. I love it. I love it with all my heart. It's one of my most reliable guns. Like if I'm ever out somewhere like dealing with like water and crazy stuff, like if I go fishing off my kayak, I always take my 17M because I know for a fact if it drops in this water and I can get it back out, it's still gonna fire if need be. But yeah, the old 17M. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, 3 tours in Afghanistan. That's a lot, man. That means he served a while ago then, huh? Is he still in the Marine Corps or no? Yo, what's up? The one not to mess with. How you doing today, bud? If you guys are still in here, make sure you guys double tap your phone screen. You just hit it twice like this, like pop, pop. And it'll give a thumbs up to keep more viewers coming in, more questions. You know, they might ask a question that you thought of, but you didn't want to ask it. AK is a pistol. The G17M, yeah, I would definitely say that for sure. It's a great pistol, and it's 9mm. So everybody loves a 9mm. Everybody has 9mm. So if the world did go to shit and we were all out here on our own, you can guarantee you find some 9mm somewhere. I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great, bro. It's good that you're doing good too, brother. Did 15 years, 05 to 02. He did 15 years. He didn't want to finish the last 5. Can't you retire in the Marine Corps after 20 years? I know you can in the Army. I don't know about the Marine Corps. I don't know too much about the Marine Corps. Yo, Draco, what's up? Sorry I keep pausing, guys. I keep having to check these messages that keep coming down. On lunch, it's crazy, too. Like, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure it's not somebody saying, like, hey, Thomas, can you come help me with this? And then I'm going to text him back and be like, what is lunch, brother? Nah, I'd go help him. Do you exercise with your free time? Me personally, no, I don't. I'm physically fit. Should I? Yes, I should. I should exercise on my personal time. But do I know? I can still wake up in the morning and go run 4 or 5 miles and be all right. I can still hit the gym and be okay. I can rut like no other, so he plays Roblox instead. That is true, Stinky Bunny. That is true. Imagine being at the gym. That means I wouldn't be able to play Roblox. I am physically fit, though. He's a preacher now? That's good. That's good. I like to hear that. That's good, Mark. Draco, yes, brother. I am doing good, man. It's always a good day when I get to talk to you guys, bro. I was kind of late going live because starting my live stream, I had to go to a orientation, basically a sharp brief. So we did that, and then once I was done with that, does he still eat crayons? But yeah, man, it's actually raining here right now. Real RX, yeah, dude. So when I shot that Dishka, I went through a course that they offer in the military called what is it? Military Foreign Weapons course. And it's like I think it was like a week or 2 weeks long where you just learn about foreign weapons. Like So if you ever encounter them, you know, you know how to work them basically. You know how to get them up and running. But yeah, I shot a Galil, dude, there was a bunch of shit that they had there that I can't even remember, man. That was so long ago. That was like, I think that was like my first year being at that unit, like that I had went through that course. But they had a bunch of guns that we shot. But the one that I remember the most was the Galil, because it was like, fuck, dude, like this gun is dope. What else did they have? I can't even remember the name of them, brother. You're airborne? Yes. Do you have a strict schedule? Yeah, I do have a strict schedule. Like, as far as the Army, yeah. You got time hacks and you gotta meet them. You gotta be a certain place at a certain time, and you gotta be there. And you need to be there 15 minutes prior. You airborne? Yeah, I am. I have shot a Glock 18. Okay. HK. What about, you talking about like Heckler and Conch? I almost bought an HK, like, I think it's like an MP5 version of it, but it was 22 caliber. How many jumps? I got 25 jumps. When I left division, I had 25 jumps in total. 30 counting the jumps you do in airborne school, but nobody really counts those. So in total, I had 25 in division, and I had 30 in total in just jumping out of an airplane. But yeah. Sometimes I miss jumping, but then I think about it long and hard, and I realize, like, dude, that shit sucks, man. Like, it just sucks being rigged up, sitting on that bird, waiting to, like, finally jump out of the plane. Like, you get to a point where you're like, okay, I don't even care how high we are, how low we are. Just get me out of this fucking plane right now. It's so uncomfortable, man. It's so uncomfortable. Real RX. So my story for jumping, bro, is crazy, bro. Cause like, all right, so I'm from Alabama, right? I live like, before I joined the Army, I lived like 15 minutes away from from Fort Benning, right? So I enlisted in the Army. I signed a contract stating that like I was gonna go airborne. So I had it in my contract to go airborne. So I showed up to MEPS. They took me up to Atlanta on a bus, and I had to sit there for like 8-9 hours waiting on people. We were just waiting on people to fly in from all over, right? Then we all got back on a bus and drove back to Georgia, where I just came from. We drove right back there. So I had never been on a plane before, dude, like ever in my life. And my first time ever getting on a plane, I was jumping out of the plane. So when I tell you, dude, they'll teach you everything you need to know, brother. You'll be good. Like, if you ever decide to go airborne or join the military, they teach you everything you need to know, bro. So you can imagine like how scared I was, but like, you just get to a point where you like stand up and you hook up, dude. You just get to that point where it's like, fuck it, like I'm already here, might as well do it, right? But yeah, they train you well. You'll be fine if you ever decide to do it. A 22 LR is not good for self-defense. Yeah, I know that, but in the same sense, like if I'm going to a formal dinner and I'm wearing like, you know, a tucked in polo and khakis and, you know, whatever, right? Where am I gonna put a full size or a subcompact pistol at on me? I can't tuck it in. I can't like fucking conceal it in my waistband. I'm not gonna put it in my pocket because that's weird too. So that's why I have that 22, because that would help in that scenario where if I needed to actually have to use a firearm, I would at least have one on me. What's up, Seek friend? Couldn't be worse, actually. I have got a feeling today. I don't know what you mean, Draco. Yeah, it's like you have a 357 Derringer. Well, I got the 22 Derringer, and for all those that say it's not good for self defense, me personally, I beg to differ. Like, out of all my guns, if I had to go choose a gun to like, okay, I'm gonna carry this out today to go defend myself, I would not choose that, right? But if that's the only gun that I had, you can't tell me that it's not gonna do what it needs to do. It's still a firearm, dude. You get shot, you're gonna know you're shot. Unless you're like fucking super drunk or some shit. That's like the only way I can imagine someone would not notice that they got shot by a 22. 22 LR. What's the with the defensive rounds in it? Like, I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't say that it's not a good defensive weapon. If that's all you have or that's what you have that day, it will defend you. It's pretty concealable. 365 from SIG is pretty concealable. I got my mouth numb. Oh, okay, you just had like a feeling. Okay, I got you. Shot placement is more important. Shot placement is always important with any weapon that you use. Any firearm that you use is always gonna come down to shot placement. You could have the fucking biggest gun, the biggest caliber in the world and still miss every fucking shot. And this guy killed you and he shot you with a 22. It's not. But like, let's not get caught up and just make it seem like Tommy fucking carries a 22 as his self-defense weapon. Like, that's not my everyday carry. Like, in certain circumstances, I will carry my 22. Like, that's just how it is, bro. Nobody's gonna stand in front of any type of bullet, dude. People just get caught up on the fact that it's a 22. I don't know why. Any weapon that you have at hand is the best weapon. That is 100% true. Do you collect guns? I do collect guns, but I had to stop buying guns lately because they get expensive, man. And my wife got on to me about it. She's like, you're buying too many guns and they're all just sitting around, which is true. It's true. But I won't sell any of them. I will not sell any of my guns. I don't sell anything, honestly. I'm kind of like a hoarder. Is Mini Uzi accurate? So I own a it depends. Like, anything without a stock is less accurate, you know? If you don't have a stock on it, it's just gonna always be a lot less accurate. Whereas like if you're shooting a handgun and then you go shoot an AR, right? You're gonna be way more accurate with that AR, especially at longer distance. So, but I know on like the Uzis and whatnot, they do have like the foldable stocks that you can like buy and put on them. Got the Smith & Wesson Snuff 44 mag for. Okay, I understand. That's how I have my Smith & Wesson 357 Magnum snub nose. Because you're such a good customer. That's hilarious. Nah, cause she knows that I'm gonna buy a gun. Cause I'll just like randomly be like, all right, I'm going out. I'll be back. And then I'll call her and I'll be like, hey, so I found this gun. It's a really great price. And I always tell her before I buy a gun. I don't just go out and buy it. Or like I go to gun shows and I'll buy them. I started school Monday, not today. I kind of figured, I was like, who's gonna start school on a Friday? That's kind of crazy. Taurus judge, very versatile and not that big. Dude, any judge is big as hell, brother. How to shoot a gun. Yeah, my wife is also in the Army also, so she's good on that behalf. But Yeah, what was I about to say? I got one of my props just standing out here in the rain. What is he doing? Dude, it's 12:22. But yeah. Is it easy to aim with a revolver? It would be just the same as using a semi-automatic, semi-auto. What a lot of people don't understand is, man, they can get a pistol and they think like they're good to shoot with it. But in the same sense, man, they already came through here. They've already cleaned that up. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not picking up trash. Leave that for them. So whenever I was at Fort Bragg, we actually did what's it called? We were actually testing them, but I wasn't one of the guys that was I wasn't one of the guys that was actually testing him. But I did get to see them, but I didn't actually test them. So as far as that goes, I couldn't tell you about him. But my buddy, he was one of them that tested him, and he said he liked the one that was supposed to replace the saw. Especially with 410. I want to get a judge, but someday. Right now, I'm looking to buy something that shoots 5.7. So use 410. Alternate buckshot and slugs. See, I like that, Mark. I like that. That sounds good. Before I joined the Army, I used to have a bunch of guns too, but when I joined the Army, I really sold everything. That's kind of why I don't sell things now, because like I hate that I sold it all. But before I joined the Army, I sold all my guns. I sold my truck, sold my game systems. I sold a lot of stuff before I joined the Army, just because I was like, oh, I'm starting a new life. I'm not gonna ever come back home. And I ended up coming back home like 3 or 4 years later. And I could have had all those things still, but it's all good. That's why you don't sell things. But Governor is much better. How do you like the YouTube community? As in my community? As in my community? Like, I just started posting on my community page. Not that much. I'm still trying to figure out the gist of it, but if you guys tune in all the time, like, it'll definitely be more stuff on there. I'll probably really just post like photos that I've taken in the Army, and I want to do like so I want to do this draw where I'll have people guess. Like, I'll do like a live draw, like I'll be at home playing video games or whatever, and I want as many subs as possible to as many people as possible. I hate calling you guys subs. I feel like that's like just, I don't know. I hate calling you guys subs. Have everybody come in, as many as possible, and just guess a number like between 1 to 300. And the person that gets the exact number that I have written down, I'll like cash app them right then and there, like $50, just to like do something cool. Because I see guys giving away like gift cards and whatnot all the time, but people don't really go for that. I don't know how. Like, I did it once where I was gonna give away a $50 gift card for only new subscribers, and I did it for 2 days. I was like telling everybody I'm gonna do it, telling everybody I was gonna do it, and people kept like tuning in. And then I looked back at my subs and I only had 1 subscriber, and it turned out to be one of my buddies. Like,
he saw him, he heard me talking about it on the game, and he went and subbed. So it was like, dude, like what the fuck? Because I feel like I don't know why it's so hard to give stuff away on YouTube to people. Because it seems like it would be easy. I'm planning on getting my first gun. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, definitely. Always, for everybody. Always interact. Always ask questions, man. Like this. Like I said, if I'm in this truck